Ice and flames call my name. I freeze, I burn, I blame. I love, I hate the same. It's on my face, I cannot hide from the mistake my parents made. I'm never moving on. Not made from love, a remnant of a selfish motive. Was I needed? Do I need it to go wrong? Polarized, inherent pain pumping through my veins. Ice and flames call my name. I freeze, I burn, I blame. I love, I hate the same. If I embrace the side of me, I only fuel the fire. But is it wrong for me to fight against the balance of my power? History in halves, one brain. I will break the chain. Oh no, tokori wa yobu. Moeru rame koru to boku no ai to kirai ni iru. Oh no, tokori wa yobu. Moeru rame koru to boku no ai to kirai ni iru. I love, I hate the same.
Well, good Thursday morning, you absolute mad lads. Oh, my Lord. So, I was kind of giving a little bit of time to see kind of what was going to be the outcome. I kind of knew what it was going to be. I suspected that's what was going to happen. But anyway, we're going to get into this. This is kind of how I'm feeling right now on the left, the before coffee, because I haven't had my cup this morning, so I'm feeling more Boris Karloff rather than Herman Munster here. So, golly. But you know what? We'll be all right. We'll get through this, guys. We will get through this. 100% we will get through this. Okay. So before we get into the whole PR nightmare, because that's what we have, that's what YouTube is dealing with right now, is a absolute and positively is a PR nightmare. And but before we get into all that, one of my top 5 movie, I guess you'd call it universes or series or what you want to call it. It's Rocky. I love the Rocky movies. A guy kind of underdog, beats the odds, right? Who doesn't like an underdog coming out and winning, right? Well, one of the actors from that series, Burt Young, who played Rocky's brother-in-law, Paulie, the brother to Adrian. That actor passed away. He was 83 years old. Had a real good, long, healthy life. Had some fun. So, um, but anyway, it just again, all these actors and actresses and stuff that I've enjoyed through my youth and my childhood and stuff, they're all getting kind of long in the tooth, and we're just kind of where we're at, right? Where these actors and actresses, just the other day, we lost Suzanne Summers, right? And so now this. But anyway, you guys didn't come here for an old man to read obits, right? So obituaries or whatever. So anyway, let's just get into this. All right, so everybody knows the story about how Sniper Wolf and Jack Films had been going back and forth. You guys don't need the TLDR on that, right? I mean, we're all up to date on that. Okay, so here's where it gets really kind of into a PR nightmare for YouTube, right? There are people, just random people, right, that has reached out to YouTube, right, and they've put out tweets like, "Hey, at Team YouTube, what's your policy on if a YouTuber doxes another YouTuber?" Right? It says we don't allow harmful behaviors like threat and doxing this resource. So it's a standard, the little bot thing that they do, right? You know what I'm saying? When you tweet at quote Team YouTube or whatever, they have these little automated scripted things that they do, right? So anyway, so they they give a little response with a little link to the articles, whatever. So then the community notes crew, right? These community notes people who are coming in and you can you can people can apply whatever. So people anyway, you guys know all that. I don't need to give you the TLDR on that either. But they're coming in and says YouTube has still not taken action against SSSniperwolf, who doxed Jack's Films house on a Instagram story that she later deleted, right? And they actually linked to Jack Films tweet here, right? Jack Films says, hey, in tags Team YouTube says, the best time to remove Sniper Wolf from your platform was Friday night when she showed up to our home, filmed and posted a live video of our house to her 5+ million Instagram followers while my wife and I were inside and dared me to come out. The second best time is now. I've sent video evidence to the appropriate channels, and I'm probably should have been through the appropriate channels, and I'm happy to share directly with you. This is a clear example of doxing and a clear violation of your policy stated here. I'm aware you are looking into the situation, but this is black and white case that holds dangerous implications if it goes unchecked. Please act now and remove this channel from your platform. So, people are flat out all just calling for the deplatformation or removing, removing Sniper Wolf from the platform, right? They said we got it. Okay. So and then you've got people like, say, Vito, right, who's out here, and Vito was saying, "Oh, no, this wasn't doxing. This was, he's out here. I don't know if he's like a tier 3 simp for her or what, but he's out here defending her, right? He's saying that this was not doxing because Jack Films registered LLC is his home address. Okay. And he equates that to being a The same thing as like a business front, right? As a brick and mortar business front. I don't agree with that assessment. And here's why I don't agree with that assessment. First of all, Jack's Films registering his home as address as his LLC was not real smart, but because he could have done it to like a PO box or something, just had a PO box, and that's what he used. But something tells me this was done way, 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 way back in the day, and so whatever, right? Advent says Vito will take the unpopular opinion just so control with it. I don't take anything Vito says seriously. Yeah, you're not wrong, Advent, as far as Vito taking the unpopular stance just to control with it. That is his stick, or that is his narrative. I get that, I understand that. However, what I would say is, if that's what he wants to do, cool, whatever. But in this stance, in this particular situation, because to me it's really more of a cut and dry situation. He just kind of comes off looking like an idiot. You know, and it's not a good look for him. Irregardless if his home address was the address for his LLC, and irregardless if it was quote unquote searchable on Google as Sniper Wolf claims, doesn't change the fact that when she showed up and she live streamed it in front of her however many he claims, okay, so she may have had like 5+ million whatever, but something tells me that's not how many people actually saw it. It may be that way now because screen caps and captures of the actual video and screenshots and stuff. That many people may have saw it now, but I don't know if when it was actually put up if that was the case or not. But she does have that many followers or whatever on her Instagram account, so the potential was definitely there. But her showing up and putting that out there is like ringing a bell. This is a victory for female creators. Yeah, because they are the female creators. They are one of the most oppressed creators. They don't have such a hard time getting a leg up in this industry. So anyway, the question I think is not so much anymore. I don't think it's a question whether or not did she dox Jack's Films, because the consensus is that she did. Okay, that's the consensus. I think the majority of people out there, like I say, minus one or two stragglers here and there, agree, right? So now it comes down to, all right, just how far is YouTube going to go out on this limb to protect her, right? Because she is like one of the larger creators on the platform. They have in recent months tweeted out about her. They've highlighted her. They have put spotlights on her. They had her speak at one of the cons not too long ago, right? Where it was VidCon or whatever it was. She was there speaking on behalf of YouTube, right? So YouTube and her are intertwined. Other businesses are already severing ties with her. Recently, a person, I don't have the tweet here right in front of me, but showed that when you go to her landing page over on G Fuel, it comes up, page not found, 404 page not found. So it appears that like G Fuel has severed ties with her. So YouTube playing favorites with certain creators is nothing new, right? Case in point, right? So Wayweb Surfer puts a tweet out and says, my platform lets me get away with anything starter pack. And it has Pokemon and Sniper Wolf, right? And you know, I understand exactly what, you know, I don't think everyone else does when Wayweb put this little tweet out here, right? And so of course this tweet like this here, it's gotten 15.8 million views, right? 15.8 million views that this tweet got, right? And the Pokemon supporters, the Sniper Wolf supporters, they were not happy with this, right? It's got over 5,000. Let's just take a look at here, right? It's got, let me just review the quotes here. So we got a quotes. Oh, Pokemon right off the top here. What's Pokemon saying? I am vehemently against doxing, especially as someone who has been doxed, swatted, and stalked for years. This comparison is unnecessary, and I don't want to be a part of your women can get away with anything agenda. I sincerely hope that YouTube helps Jack. Wow. Okay. Weaponizing Sniper Wolf being a shit person to undermine successful and attractive women online starter pack. Okay, what else we got here? Maybe this is about Pokemon saying a slur, but when the dude Dick Rides, the king of the pipeline, who also said the same slur, it makes it blatantly obvious that this is one of many people who are using the Sniper Wolf thing as an excuse to be sexist. So now we got someone here that's coming against YouTube did the right thing. Of course they did, Leon. Of course they did. Always. YouTube always does the right thing. So Wayweb Surfer comes back in and quote tweets Pokemon's quote tweet of him and says, my tweet had nothing to do with you being a woman. Let me make that clear. The point was both you and Sniper Wolf are faces of your respective platforms, and because of your large influence and internal connections with these platforms, you get special treatment others wouldn't. So there you go. Yeah. So Wayweb kicked a hornet's nest, as I'm sure he knew would happen, right? When he went in there and he made the tweet that he did. He knew he was activating all of the loyal supporters of Pokemon and Sniper Wolf when he did something like that, right? And let's not for 1 second lie to ourselves and you know that Pokemon supporters can be they can be really, really out there. So what else? What else have we got here? Okay. So YouTube puts out a tweet the other day. Said, would it be too meta to do a reaction video to a reaction video? Really? Because that's exactly what Jack had been doing, right? Jack Films on his yes, and I know he had done 30 or 40 or 50 or whatever videos where he was basically making videos about Sniper Wolf. Is that problematic? Well, yeah, I get it. It could be viewed as harassment, right? There's this. I mean, that's what they got rid of Leafy for, right? Because he'd made several videos in a row on Pokemon. And Leafy got yeeted from the platform because of that. And all it was he wasn't even really talking about Pokemon in the videos. He was like talking about stocks and stuff, but he put her picture in the thumbnail, and the title was about, was centered around, Pokemon in some way. So, there's that argument too to counter. He was making all those videos. But he was making all those videos because, and understand something, I'm not a defender of Jack's Films. I think Jack's Films was way out of line too, as far as doing all those videos like he did. That in itself was a terms of service violation, right? I understand he was trying to highlight a bigger problem that he saw, which was Pokimane, right? Or not Pokimane, I'm sorry. Good Lord, I don't want her and her fandom after me. But the bigger problem of Sniperwolf, just in what his opinion was, of stealing content, right? Where he wasn't doing any type of critiquing, wasn't doing any type of criticism. He wasn't doing, she wasn't doing anything to offer anything, right? Sniperwolf is your hero. They weren't harassment. You don't think they weren't harassment? So if you make question, guys, chat, if a person makes back to back videos, I mean, and multiple of them, 20, 30, whatever, 40 videos of a person back to back, is that considered harassment? I don't know. According to according to the terms of service that YouTube put out and other cases that they've done, it can be deemed that, right? But again, this is a thing where YouTube's terms of service and their policies and guidelines and stuff are really, they're vague, right? So that they can handle a situation however they choose to handle it, right? It doesn't have to necessarily be, they don't necessarily have to follow the terms of service because it's worded in such a way that it's really up to their discretion, right? And again, guess what? It's their sandbox. It's their little playhouse. They could do whatever they want to do. It's really up to them, right? So whatever, carry on. And go back to bed. I don't know. I see both sides. I see what Jack Films was saying as far as the theft of content and stuff. But it's nothing new. I mean, it's rampant. I mean, go look at creators like XQC. Go look at creators like Hassan, right? That's what they do. They make content for hours upon hours in a day. And it's probably easier for them to put on a 30, 45 minute, hour long, whatever video and just let it play. And whatever 5, 10, 20 minutes, whatever it goes by, pause it and say something, right? What are both sides? There's no both sides. The woman doxed him. Yes, 100%. The woman doxed him. I'm not backing off of that. I've said that from the very get-go, right? It happened in California. It's against law. There's actually a law on the books over there, making doxing illegal. I would hope that Jack's Films would pursue it. I don't think YouTube is going to take any action on this. This is why this has become a huge nightmare for them, And as a person who was doxed, it just seems like it's setting a bad precedence, right? When you have, we have our own little problem down here in this section of the internet, right? Where we've got people out there that are comfortable with and think that it's sport and it's game to go around doxing people, right? They think it's fun. They think it's hilarious to dox people, and so we got our own little problem down here. And you think, well, okay, well, then the problem is when you have something this, when you have creators this large that's doing it on that scale, all it does is embolden. It emboldens people to do it more. And YouTube's lack of action, right? I don't know so much. Should she be deplatformed? Should she lose her YouTube channel or anything like that? I don't know. There's lots of things they could do. They could remove her from the partner program. they could demonetize her channel. She still would get tons of money, I'm sure, through donations or, well, I don't know if she live streams though, but I'm sure she has a Patreon, right? So I'm sure that people could, continue to support her that way. And of course, don't forget, she's in the middle of a divorce from her husband, Sausage, and she's in the middle of a big litigation where her husband, of course, they're separate. I don't think they're fully divorced yet. Is alleging that she's trying to steal monies that they earn together through the different YouTube channels, right? That whole lawsuit, we went over that. So anyway, I don't know if all that stress and whatever else I don't know. I don't know why she did what she did. All I know is the longer that YouTube does not take action, does not come down and do some sort of, it's just bad. It's just bad. And they're not going to be able to, they're not going to be able to, they're just not going to be able to. And then the problem of it is too, right, is you have creators like Cavo. So there's been a few others that have made videos on this, right? And so Cavos's video that he did, which he put out, let's see which one this would have been. Let's go out here to Cavos's. Let's go to Cavos's YouTube here. Videos. Okay, so it would have been this one here. I would have, let's see which one. Let's see, when was this tweet put out? On the 17th, which would have been 2 days ago. 2 days ago. So it would have had to have probably been, this was just 1 day ago. So it would have had to have been this one here, where it says SSSniperwolf just committed career suicide, knocks Jack's Film's house. Okay, he's saying that that video was restricted, age restricted, criticizing her, but can't do anything about SSSniperwolf herself. And he said they rejected his appeal in just seconds. So he filed an appeal in just seconds. I know that back on, was it Saturday? Yeah. Saturday morning when I did my stream, and I covered the Saturday morning stream, I covered the SSSniperwolf situation with Jack Films because it had just happened the night before, Friday night, right? All my streams, about 90% or higher, every time I get through the stream, it'll stay with it green for a little bit, then it goes yellow, and I have to file an appeal, but whatever. Like I said, we did all that. But and then usually I'll appeal it, and I don't, 2, 3, 4 days later or something like that, it'll come up and say, "Good news, Riv, your videos, appropriate for all whatever advertisers or whatever." Well, that one, when I filed the appeal, it was just a matter of, it seemed like just a matter of hours from the time that I appealed. It came back and it said, no, it was not good for advertisers, right? So it seems like, just like this video today, I'm sure will be demonetized. The stream, I'm sure, will be demonetized, even though there's been no cussing, there's been no swearing, there's been no nothing, right? I'm sure that's what'll happen. So whatever. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I think it just seems like YouTube is actively trying to put a, kibosh on this. They're trying to tamp it down. They're trying to hide it. And I think it's just becoming a larger and larger PR problem for them. Because their refusal to act on anything, I think, is the problem. Okay. So yesterday I made you guys aware of the little project goal that I've got for the December big year-end finale, right? December is when I will be doing these morning streams for like a year, getting up and doing them. And so I wanted to do, do like a big thing. I explained all that on yesterday's stream and what we're going to do. And as you can see, I've updated the goal there. We're at 100 and I think about $68. We had a lot of donations yesterday, and I really appreciate that. Anyway, so Abby Blackbird, who was one of the bigger contributors yesterday, thank you for that. Did this little, and I think it's pretty cool. She's out here saying people are trying to die because I'm going to do the whole Five Nights at Freddy thing and what have you. But anyway, she did this thing here. I thought it's pretty cool how she did this little, and may actually wind up using this as thumbnails and stuff for that whole little series of videos and stuff that because I have no doubt in my mind that we're going to hit our goals and we're going to be able to do that and all that. So anyway, thank you, Abby, for that and for highlighting the channel and everything. I as always, I always appreciate the support and stuff that you guys give me day in and day out. So anyway, just remember we'll have that going on until about the mid of November is when the window of time will close up. I think like the 17th or 18th of November is when I've got that to turn off. All right, so now we covered all the nonsense, the what have you with all that. Let's get into having some fun. Let's laugh at some things here. So this here is I haven't watched. These are some more. Who knows? Purple may have slipped in some more gotcha things here to scare me this morning. It seems because it's like it's October and it's the month for Halloween stuff. It's like she likes to torment me or whatever. But so it says my son loves to prank people. So I hope he ain't messing with these guys too hard. He's just hardworking garbage men. Let's see. Oh, for crying out loud. That's kind of funny. I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of funny. That was pretty harmless. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good there, Purple. Pretty good one on that one. That was pretty good. I could see the bag moving and stuff, so you didn't get me on that one. Let's see what's this next one. Another prank. Okay, here we go. What is this one here? Woman's trying to get her some ice, like from ice machine. Let's see what we got here.
Come here. Here comes. You have to get it. Harley. Just hold it there. Hold it back. It's coming. It'll be there. It'll take a while. You stupid bitch.
I don't know. Well, they thought it was funny, but I don't. Is it because they had the little Walmart sack or whatever that thing is? They're trying to catch the ice. You didn't know it was going to be put in a bag of ice. Is that it? I don't. This one's lost on me. Sorry. I don't. I guess they can't all be bangers. I don't know. Oh. So this next one, when she sent this one, she had a note attached to this one. Evidently, this one here is for maggot edits. And I was like, what? But here it is, guys. Evidently they made the instant potatoes, whatever, they used it making Monster energy drink and made it green. What? Yes, it's Riv. It's funny because she's stupid. Okay. Bangers and Monster, I guess. Yeah. I don't know why you would want to run good taters like that. Why would you want to run good taters like that? It's almost like, hang on here. Let me find something here. Where's it at? Let me find something. Hang on a second here. Bear with me, people. Bear with me, people. Where is it at here? I think Jessica, but Jessica is. Jessica put out this thing the other day. I'm going to see if I can find it. She posts so much crap to her freaking timeline. You seriously, Jessica, you darling, you need to. Yeah, here we go. I found it. Here we go. Here we go. You ready? There's only one thing that women want, right?
There's only one thing women want, and it starts with a P and ends with an S.
So what do you think it is, guys? It starts with a P and it ends with an S, guys. What do you think it is that women want that starts with a P and ends with an S? Any idea? Huh? Punks. Peeps. You guys are all wrong. You ready? Y'all ready? Here we go.
There's only one thing women want.
He paused.
And it starts with a P and ends with an S.
Potatoes.
Exactly. Potatoes. Potatoes. That's what you women want. You want your potatoes. Oh, I can't believe I had to go. I went all the way around there for that. Holy smokes. Oh, me. Potatoes. Women want the potatoes. So this next one, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure if this next one is real. And I'm gonna tell you why. I don't. So here we go. Let me pull this up. I'm gonna warn you, it's a little bit gross. Okay. So this TikToker, which automatically TikToker is X'd out right there. But anyway, claims her Reese's cups from Walmart had maggots. And I don't think that they were referring to our maggots, right? Because they're not being clipped. This is whatever, right? So here's my deal, right? Okay. I don't think that's a maggot, right? It's a worm. I'm not saying it's not a worm, but I don't think it's a maggot. Why? Because if I come up here and let's see here. Maggot. Images. Okay. So here's what a maggot looks like. That's a grub worm. That ain't no freaking. Okay. I don't think, because see, how do I open image in new tab? Zoom in here a little bit. Okay, here's what I'm going to tell you why I don't think this is there's a maggot, and I'm going to tell you why. Because if you look here at, there's no, like you don't see any legs or stuff on it, right? This one here, right? Crap, it's not what freaking Twitter. Open image in new tab. See how this one here has the little appendages here, the little legs? That's why I don't think it's not maggots. Okay, first of all, it's not a maggot. It is a worm, but it's not a maggot. There are worms that do get into chocolate and candy and things like that, right?
Suck your own butthole. You're doing great.
Anonymous tip $25. Well, thank you for the $25, Anonymous. I didn't see no message with it, so I don't know. But anyway, I do appreciate it. That got us up to $193 towards the goal. Awesome. Thank you so much. Anyway, I don't think, but anyway, let's read this. Let's read the article on this because I'm sure it's been well written here. So viewers on TikToks were left shocked after a video showing live maggots apparently crawling through Reese cups went viral on the platform. Ever so often, perfect good, not expired food can go bad, seemingly for no reason. Back in August, a TikTok video went viral claiming they had found bugs inside a seasoning bottle of Walmart. Reports of Reese cups having live maggots that can be dated back to 2014. And popular fact-checking website Snopes hasn't determined whether or not if it's true. A TikTok video recently went viral showing the bugs inside a miniature Reese's cup, leaving viewers shocked yet again. The clip has been viewed over 2 million times, has left many viewers stunned. My friend just bought these at Walmart. Just letting people know how to please be careful buying the Reese, she said, showing many Reese cups in her table with maggots crawling in and around them. She went on to show herself opening up one of the pile on the table, and the result was straight from Reese lover nightmare. So let's see, is there a way for me?
Oh, my friend from work just bought these at Walmart, just letting people know to please be careful buying the Reese's. This is just nasty. And I'm gonna open one, and I'll open a few of them just so you guys can see that it's not us that did this gross thing. Look. So people beware at Walmart. Let me open one. Okay, so here we go. We just opened one, okay? And look at what just came out.
Yeah.
So people beware. Reese's.
The video has over 7,000 comments, with many users disgusted at the findings. This isn't going to be just from Walmart. They had to come from the company that made them. One replied another comment that they had similar encounter about Nestle Crunch Bar when I was like 6. They had these in it. I'm 41 now. Still haunts me. I always check. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure. Let me go out here and look at something here. Okay, so here's the answer to this, right? Oh, where is it? That's not it. Where's the art? I want to see the art. Hang on here. I swear. So it's not maggots, but it's because I've read on this article. I'm trying a new browser. I don't really like it because the search engine is horrible. But essentially, what it is there are worms, right? That that live inside of the cocoa bean, right, which is what is used to make chocolate. And what'll happen is during the process of taking the cocoa bean and process, they come in, they get them the chocolate, right? And so the larva gets inside the cocoa. Well, then the cocoa then is turned around and used to make candies or other confectionery treats that we like to eat. And then they'll hatch from that. They're not maggots, but they are a worm, right? It's like weevils and grits, exactly. Mealworms, you'll get like little worms and stuff, and it happens, right? I mean, it's disgusting. Yeah, it freaks you out when you see it, whatever. I get that 100%, but I'll just tell you guys, everything that you consume, everything, right, has got bug parts in it. There's no way for them to keep it all out. They just have they have determined what the acceptable amount of bug parts can be in food that we consume, and that's fine. So I hate to be, I know it's early morning. You guys probably don't want to hear this kind of stuff, but it is what it is. Just throw the things out, go on, or go back to Walmart or whatever, take it back to them and get a refund. You know what I'm saying? I don't, it is what it is. It's not a big deal, guys. It's really not. I'm a little bit concerned. I don't think I'm going to show this one because YouTube. Needless to say, it's a video about a IRL streamer that gets in the face of a bouncer, starts to get mouthy, and he got on the old FAFO scale, right? He effed around and he found out. That's the short of the long of it, right? That is the short of the long of it. Okay, let's see what else is going on out there. What else is going on out there that we need to be aware of? I went to bed early last night, so I don't know. Was there any streams? Did anybody do any wild shows last night that I need to be aware of this morning? That I need to put on my list about. Let's see here. Let's go over here to the thing. Let's see what we have out there. Looks like the broadcast. So the broadcast did a stream about talking about Jeffree Star and SSSniperwolf and Jada. Oh, by Lord. Yeah, that's a whole nother story that's kind of come up, whatever, right? This tell-all book that Jada Pinkett Smith has done. Poor Will, man. That poor dude is like being, holy crap, drugged through the damn ringer again. It's just, anyway, I don't know how much more that man's ego can take. Looks like Abba and Preach has done a video. I'm sure I'll check that out because I do enjoy Abba and Preach. Looks like Run Leon did another video on Carly Russell. You guys, you know who Carly Russell is? You remember that story, right? She was a woman who, out of spite or whatever, to get back at her boyfriend or whatever. She's one that said that she called 911 and said she saw a baby on the side of the road. And then she disappeared for like 2 days. And basically said this redheaded trucker dude had held her captive and only fed her like Cheez-Its and crap. Turns out, guess what? It's all a lie. She's faced charges. And she, I guess is, she saw invisible babies. Exactly. Twilight Midna. And so anyway, she's facing criminal charges and she could actually go to jail. Looks like, Leon did a stream on that. What else we got here? What is this here? What is this? Oh, Pizzle. Should we do a Pizzle? The problem with Pizzle stuff is Pizzle always has copyrighted music on her stuff. I guarantee this is copyrighted music right here. Cause look at her. Look here. Yeah, that's I would love to have some Pizzle time. We could do the whole Pizzle. Let's see. Do I have the Pizzle thing here? Yeah.
I'm high. Okay.
Yeah. But we can't because she does her little shorts and stuff and she uses copyrighted music. Pizzle. No, I can't. Whatever. Even Boogie. Look here. Boogie's getting into the whole sniper. Says why YouTube will do nothing to SSSniperwolf. Tavos did another. He's done 2 or 3 videos on it. What else have we got out there? Evidently, Penguin Zero and Mutahar both did a review of this game. It's a King Kong game, and I guess they both think it's horrible game. So I don't know, whatever. So Abby did a stream or did a whatever where Ember says Ember Lily meets Kingstar. That's going over some stuff back in 2022 or whatever. What is this? Okay, so Friday looks like K-Huck is going to be interviewing Shonnery. Friday, that should be interesting. I don't see anything else out here really. Okay. I don't see anything else. Get on the right thing here, so I don't push the button here. I guess that's about it. Doesn't look like Now Recording put anything out or didn't do any live streams last night. Like I said, the broadcast looked like they did. We need to check that out. Make sure you go support the broadcast. I guess that's about it. I don't think we have any net peckers in the can. I don't think D-Max's list is going to be. I don't think we've recorded. I think the last one we got recorded, he's already put out, and we have because he's been. Listen, D-Max has really been grinding away, and I think we're close to getting like his a video on his main channel here soon. I think we're close to that. Maybe we'll see that here in the next few days. I hope so. I know he's been working hard on it for a while. So anyway, all right. Well, guys, I think that's about it for this morning. I didn't see a whole lot. I'll take another real quick perusal of the Twitter real quick. Let's see. Just more people talking about what is this here? I'm not seeing. Looking here, looking. Okay, I'm not seeing. Is there anything coming? I'm trying to think. Here's anything. Oh Lord. No, I guess that's about it. All right, go wrap it up there then, guys. I didn't see anything just really at the at things. So Vander Sloot confessed to Natalie Holloway's murder. Did he? We have till November the 17th. Yes, that's correct, JC. To around November the 17th. Correct. Yeah. And remember, guys, right now as it stands, we're right at about. So if we hit the full 500, I'm going to have about 5 nights. It'll be 5 nights in a row that I'll play. It'll be like an hour a night. So right now we're right at 2 nights of me playing it for an hour. So, and if for some reason you guys get really wackadoodle on that and you hit like 1,000, I'll play it all the way through. I'll play it all the way through even. So anyway, I know Tommy C has and his family's been under the weather, sick. I don't know if he'll be streaming today or not. I don't think he streamed yesterday, did he? I think because I think the last time the last time he streamed was like let me go see, when was the last time he streamed? Get on the right thing here. Oh, he did stream yesterday. Okay. How did I miss that one? I had to go check that one out because he's talking about use me blades, or excuse me, only use me blades. I have to check that out. We'll have to see what's going on with that. So it looks like maybe only use me blades is back to drinking again. There's a shocker. You missed it being so focused on hate. I don't hate nobody. I'm gonna let you guys know a little secret on how I get by in life, right? I learned a long time ago, right? If you hate somebody, then that means you're allowing them to occupy space in your brain, right? You're giving them real estate inside your brain, right? So I found it best not to hate anybody because then they're not in my thoughts. Literally, I just don't care. If I have a disagreement with someone, I say my piece and then I go on, and I leave them sitting where they're at. I don't hate Sniper Wolf. I don't hate Pokemon. I don't hate any of them. I don't like them. I disagree with how they handle things. I disagree with the way that it seems that they get preferential treatment. But then it's the world. I mean, that's just how the world works, right? Some people get a pass, some people don't. Some people are given a leg up, some people don't. And that's just the way it is. And at the end of the day, all I can do is be accountable for myself and what I say and what I do and how I treat people. That's all I can do at the end of the day. That's all any of us can do at the end of the day, is be accountable by how we treat people, period. So anyway, but on that note, guys, go out and support your favorite creators, leave the thumbs up in the videos if you really like them. Subscribe to them if you haven't subscribed. Heck, if you found this video and you found this, this stream or VOD later on and you liked it, yeah, I would appreciate a subscription. Sure. But anyway, leave comments in the, in the videos below, right? On the creators that you like. That's interaction. That helps drive the algorithms. A lot of times people say, I wish I could do this. I wish I could support financially. I wish I could. If you just don't have it, you don't have it. You shouldn't feel bad or guilty about that. But what you can do that costs zero money is, smack a like button on the video and leave comments in the down and below of the videos of the creators and stuff that you like. That shows interaction. That helps them because it will push it in the algorithm and get more views on them. And if you're creator, if they're not monetized, that still gets them out in front of other people. It gives them more subscriptions. That possibly gets them to where they can be monetized, right? If they are monetized, then it helps drive it up in the algorithms so that more eyes gets on it, and they can get a little bit more revenue. Like I was looking, I went out and looked because I actually had a couple 3 videos that broke like 1,000 views, which for me is phenomenal, right? Since I was monetized, right? And so I went out and looked, and it was like, for like 1,000 views, I think it was, I got like $3. So, hey, that $3 will buy you maybe could buy one of your creators, favorite creators, a cup of coffee, or, maybe a Monster Energy drink or whatever it is that they like to drink. So it does matter, right? It does. I mean, so those little things like that, it helps, to get it out there. So, and I'm sure they appreciate it. I know I do. So, anyway, because what's this, McMuffin, sometimes our most valuable thing is our time to watch the video, time to like, time to comment and share. Exactly, McMuffin. That's what I've always said. The most precious commodity that any of us have is time, because we are all afforded X amount of time on this planet, right? Some get more than others, right? Some get less than others. And so like the most precious, so if somebody's willing to give you time, you need to be respectful of that, and you need to be responsible with that time and be appreciative of it, right? I've always said that. I've always said that is the most precious commodity that anybody has to barter with, is their time. And it's something that has become a lot more poignant for me anyway, as I've gotten older, right? Because here in a couple of weeks, I'm gonna be turning 55. So it in each year it doesn't really, right? The time stays consistent. It's not like it actually does speed up, but it seems like every year, the years go by, a year goes by faster and faster and faster, right? I know that it's all in, it's like up here. It's not really, but it just, it's the appearance, the appearance that it's going faster. And like I said, so yeah, 100%. What's that? Toxic troll. What's toxic? I'm gonna watch Sniper Wolf YouTube. She's meta. You should. You should queue up and just watch them all day long. Make sure that you leave a comment under every one of her videos and hit that like button. You should support her, Toxic. As the tier 4 simp that you are, 100% you should support her and all of her endeavors. 100% you should do that. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here and get to work. Like I said, we still got people out on vacation, so that means more work for the old man here. I appreciate your time this morning. I really do. I hope you guys maybe had some fun. Hopefully had a few yucks. I hope YouTube can find a way out of this PR nightmare they're in, because they're 100% in a PR nightmare. Because I don't want the platform going nowhere. It's kind of like a love-hate relationship with YouTube, but where else, right? Where else? So anyway, all right. Well, listen, you guys have a great day. I appreciate your time. On your way out, if you haven't, please consider hitting that like button. Come back in a little bit and leave a comment in the VOD down below. I appreciate that as well. And until next time, this is Thursday, right? Yeah. So Clear as Mud should be doing a live stream tonight. It should be on about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over in Clear as Mud. I'm not for sure who all is going to be there. I know the Goblin is going on a vacation. She's actually flying out. She's on holiday, so she's not going to be there. And I don't think Max is going to be there because, like I say, he's got some things going on that he's working on. So it's probably going to just be Pizzle and Gigi and myself. Will probably be the lineup tonight. You never know, though. There could be a wild D-Max come through. You just never know, right? So anyway, tune in tonight. Watch my Twitter account. Watch the rest of the Clear as Mud crew Twitter accounts as well for information on that. And until next time, remember, guys, to always keep your powder dry, and I'll see you in the funny papers.